My co-founder, John Keane, and I are both graduates of psychosynthesis. We're both therapists and coaches in a psychosynthetic context. And when we were studying for our master's degrees, John wrote his thesis on rites of passage through a psychosynthetic lens. And rites of passage is a big thing that we do at Wild Rites. But our greater mission, it's not the only thing we do, our greater mission is really to reunite people with soul and empower them to self-realize and actualize. And we do this through providing pan-cultural, psychospiritual, always nature-based rites, experiences, and teachings. So we draw from many deep wells, including the well of psychosynthesis, but we also draw upon the Jungian and the archetypal psychology well, ecotherapy, and trauma and somatic work. So we're quite holistic in how we approach things. You could say Wild Rites works with all of the star diagram, whilst tending to a greater synthesis between people and planet. So I think there's so much that we can do, from stopping and reversing the damage that human beings have already done to ecosystems across the world and to the climate. And finding new ways of moving beyond an industrial growth society and an industrial growth mindset, which we will all have in us either consciously or unconsciously. So I think there's this shift that needs to happen in consciousness, in values and in worldviews, and I think it is happening. Some people are faster at that and some people are slower. And in fact, the work that we do at Wild Rites is really concerned with that shift in consciousness. So we like to say starting from the ground of being, an ego, and working to realize ourselves as eco. So I mentioned John Keane. John and I, the co-founders of Wild Rites, we're graduates of psychosynthesis, so psychosynthesis is in us. But I'm looking forward to sharing what we've discovered over these 8 years whilst working with budding eco-psychosynthesis. And I'm really looking forward to sharing some of those findings and some of that information and data with a wider international psychosynthesis community, particularly now in the world where a lot of therapy is being taken outside of the therapy room. And there's lots of different ways to care for the soul. So I'm really looking forward to sharing some of the practices with other practitioners during the workshop that I'll run, which is called Call of the Wild Soul. And I'm also really looking forward to seeing people, seeing folk that I've not seen for years and meeting new people. So I think it's going to be a wonderful cauldron of psychosynthesis magic, and who knows what's going to come of it. I'm just really grateful to be able to share that with everyone.